Welcome, Whiskey Aficionados. I'm Trevor, and this is review number 43. Tonight we're looking at Loch's Irish Whiskey. It's a blended whiskey, bottled at 40%, and I have some here. I've just got enough for 2 drams out of this little 50 cl or 50 ml sample bottle. And yeah, it's pretty pale in complexion. It sort of looks a little pale. Interesting. All the Irish whiskies have a certain smoothness, a certain I find they've got a creaminess. So this is interesting because Bushmills is the same sort of characteristics of this that I find. It's matured in ex-bourbon barrels, 40%. John Loch had purchased the distillery, the Kilbeggan distillery at that time, I think in about 1953, from the Cod family. He actually purchased it way earlier, about 1843 until 1953. It's now owned by Cooley. And this particular whiskey is not that easy to get. You don't get this sort of in the local bottle shop. I don't know, maybe it's because we're in New Zealand, but I have not seen this whiskey in any straight bottle shop. You can get it in the specialist whiskey shops online. There's one that I know of in town, the whiskyshop.co.nz. They'll supply it. But apart from that, I think that would be the only place probably in the country that you can get this. So I'm not sure if you can get it wherever you are, but it does have a characteristic of a smoothness, mild, and I actually quite like them because the Irish whiskies, the blends or single malts, they're nearly like an introduction into whiskey. So let's have a look at this one. It's certainly got a mild sort of pale sort of complexion to it. I'd say a pale amber, I'd call it. So we'll call it basic amber, I reckon. A bit like other whiskies, a bit light. On the nose, it's perfumey, sweet. It's a very pleasant but light, malty, sweet. Certainly a vanilla, honey, toffee. Again, light in body, even though it's 40%, because of the sort of creaminess that comes with this. To me, they're milder, they're gentle. It's very, very pleasant. It's something that, it's something that is very Moorish, I'd say. I'll try again. Yeah, it's classic Irish smoothness, I'd say. For a blend, it's similar to the 1608 Bushmills, which is around that same sort of classic sort of smooth, sweet, velvety sort of feel to the mouth. The finish is soft, clean. It's very pleasant, and for a blend, very good. Let's try one more time, I think. Now I'm wishing I had a big bottle of this. I think this is certainly worth 81 points out of 100. Now, someone recently asked me about my scoring system. Look, I'm not an expert in whiskey. It's really what I sort of get from the taste. I usually range between 80 to 90 points at the moment. I am waiting for that dram or for that whiskey that's absolutely going to knock my socks off and put me over the 90 points. Haven't had it so far, but this is pleasant, and pleasant to me sort of 80 plus. So 81 out of 100 is very, very good. Good value for money. So please subscribe to the channel. We're going to try a more commercially available whiskey next, which is the Dalmore 12. So look out for that. In the meantime, guys, be safe. Quality over quantity every time. Cheers.